Hello everyone, good morning. Today I'm making a tricorn hat, which is better known as a pirate hat, and I'm using a free pattern from Dr. Cos. The link will be in the comment section. For this project, I am using a cotton twill and a brocade fabric. You'll see the brocade later in this video. So now I'm just tracing out the pattern pieces onto my fabric using yellow chalk. The solid red fabric is brushed cotton twill. They're cut-ups from a costume that I made. I actually made a pirate hat already before for Renaissance Fair mga 2 years ago, and I just wanted to make another better one. Now you'll see this is the red brocade that I chose as accent fabric for the hat. It's upholstery brocade. I had to use a marker to mark the fabric because it's upholstery, so chalk doesn't work on it. I'm going to be using this brocade as the underside of the hat so that when you fold the hat over, you can see the cute gold embroidery. I made the visible side of the hat also with the same fabric. Then I'm gonna trace the pattern pieces onto iron-on interfacing. Use heavyweight interfacing. It's important to use thick or heavy interfacing so that the hat has form and it's not floppy. These are all the pattern pieces cut out, and for the next step, I'll be ironing on all the interfacing to the fabrics. So this video I took here is me ironing the brim interfacing onto the brim, but I also did it for all the pattern pieces. I ironed everything. I have this gold tassel trim and I want to attach it to the brim of my hat, so I'm gonna sew this on next. To attach it, I'm just using these small dense zigzag stitches. Then I'm sewing up the side hat seam. I lack footage for the rest of this, but I actually assembled the rest of my hat. I just attached the pieces together. This is the hat assembled. You see the top side and then the brim all together. The edges of the brim were raw, so I enclosed them with bias tape that I made from the same red cotton twill fabric. And then I'm pressing the hat into shape. I also used some starch spray. And then I'm also checking how it will look like when it's folded to style. I wanted to add this synthetic leather trim. Sewing the trim on was ruining it. It was too small, so I decided to use silicone glue. I prefer sewing on trims most of the times. It's much sturdier, but gluing works out better for certain materials. So this is the gold trim in synthetic leather that I am going to stick on. I actually have a roller presser foot for sewing on trims like these or working with leather, but it was just too tiny to work with. So we're just gluing it on. I didn't get footage of it, but I also fold the hat into place already and I hand sew it permanently into position. I prefer it this way. I once made a hat that you can fold unfold with some magnetic clasps, but I just want something that's permanently in shape now. I also ended up doing more finishing off camera. Here is the finished hat with all the added decorations. There are chains with charms on this hat and they're all removable with clasps. This is a pin brooch and you can just exchange it and pin any brooch you want. And here is my hat try on. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy sewing videos, please like, subscribe, and follow the channel. Thanks a lot.